Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising. July begins with a lot of activity around friendships, groups, networking, and the people you surround yourself with. On July 4th, Mars conjunct Uranus activates your 11th house, bringing unexpected developments involving friends, communities, social circles, and long-term goals. You may hear surprising news from someone in your network, find yourself stepping away from a group that no longer feels aligned, or suddenly connect with people who open a completely new door for you. Because Mars is involved, emotions can run high. Try not to react too quickly if a disagreement arises during the first week of the month. Uranus tends to reveal what isn't working, but it doesn't always do it gently. At the same time, the transit can bring exciting opportunities and breakthroughs, especially if you've been working toward a goal that has felt stuck. On July 7th, Neptune stations retrograde in your ninth house of beliefs, education, travel, spirituality, and personal growth. Over the next several months, you may begin questioning ideas, philosophies, or beliefs that you've been accepted for years. Some Leos may lose interest in a course of study or spirituality path that no longer resonates. Others may feel called to explore something completely different. This doesn't mean you are losing directions. In many cases, Neptune retrograde helps you separate what you truly believe from what you've simply inherited from other people. July 10th brings Venus conjunct in South Node in your second house of money, income, possessions, and self-worth. This can bring an important realizations about your relationship with money or value. For some of you, financial situation reaches its natural conclusion. For others, this transit highlights old beliefs about worthiness that you are ready to be released. Pay attention to what you are being asked to stop holding on to, because something new often enters once the old pattern is cleared away. On July 12th, Mercury Cazimi activates your 12th house. This is one of those transits that often brings quiet clarity rather than external events. An answer you've been searching for may arrive unexpectedly. Something you've been avoiding could finally make sense. Hidden piece of information may surface, or you may simply have a moment where everything clicks into place. Give yourself some space around this time, because important insights can emerge when you are not distracted by other people's noise. The following day, Venus squares Uranus. A financial matter or question around resources may create tension with a friend, group, or future plan. You may also find yourself reconsidering whether certain people still belong in the future you are trying to build. Try not to make permanent decisions based on temporary frustration. The new moon on Cancer on July 14th activates your 12th house and begins a new cycle of healing, reflection, closure, and preparation. This is not the most outwardly active new moon of the year for you. Instead, it encourages you to slow down, reconnect with yourself, and release whatever is draining your energy behind the scenes. Sometimes growth starts with rest, and this new moon is a reminder of that. One of the most important transits of the month arrives on July 20th, when Jupiter in Leo opposites Pluto in Aquarius. Because Jupiter is moving through your sign, this transit pulls you directly in the spotlight. You may find yourself reevaluating a relationship, partnership, or important connection. Some Leos may realize they've outgrown a dynamic that once worked perfectly. Others may discover that the relationship is evolving because both people are changing. The question isn't whether you should choose yourself or choose the relationship. The question is whether the relationship can grow alongside the person you are becoming. On July 23rd, Mercury stations direct in your 12th house. Confusion begins to clear, and situations that felt uncertain may start making a lot of more sense. Then we arrive on July 26th. Saturn stations retrograde in your 9th house, encouraging a deeper review of your beliefs, goals, educational pursuits, and long-term vision for the future. The month ends with a powerful full moon in Aquarius conjunct Pluto on July 29th. This full moon shines a spotlight on partnerships, commitments, and the important people in your life. For some Leos, a relationship reaches a major turning point. For others, a business partnership, collaboration, or agreement may become much more significant. Whatever develops around this full moon is likely to reveal something important about the people you choose to walk through life with and the role they play in the next chapter of your journey.